I just want to start off today's vlog by pointing out the odd shape of this puppy toy. Here you go, Marble. Alright, what's up guys? It's KOSDFF here and welcome to November 12th vlog. I'm starting off today's vlog by actually streaming. Despite getting like all my editing done like extremely early, I like took a nap and probably napped a little bit too long. I had originally planned on going live much earlier, but I'm trying to stay alive with the stream grind, like maybe stream like a couple times a week for a couple hours. But really I'm just in the mood to play Call of Duty. Last night I had a whole lot of fun, and then you know I've also heard the Infinite Warfare campaign. It's absolutely ridiculous and I really want to play it, but there's just no way that I don't like record it or like stream it or something like that. So I'm pretty much gonna start off today's vlog by doing just that. And chilling with Marble, of course, because he's sitting here. He's always lit around stream time. These lights come on and he just like turns up. What up? So I'll probably catch up with you guys here in a second once I start my stream and do all the vlog hype stuff. And then eventually we'll make the rounds and see what everyone else is doing, because the house is absolutely crazy right now. There's like noise coming from everywhere, which we will go join in on in about an hour. Alright, well the format for today's vlog is going to be a little different than what you guys were originally supposed to see. You guys might have noticed that I've been really addicted to streaming on Twitch because you know, obviously the new CODs came out and there's a whole bunch of games I'm just really excited to play. And I also just really like streaming, and I've kind of let it slide over the last month and I'm just getting back into it, and I've been dedicating a lot of time that I'd usually spend vlogging, which wasn't going to be a problem yesterday because I have this homie named Crispy and he was going to grab my camera and do yesterday's vlog like he's done before, which was awesome. Huge shout out to him. But when I went to go edit the vlog, what resulted from his filming yesterday was 14 minutes of the cringiest footage you could ever imagine. And although it's kind of in my best interest just to post what he made, because obviously I want to go stream again tonight and now I'm going to be doing this instead, I just couldn't bear to make you guys watch that, because that shit was just painful just to edit. But to summarize what he did, basically they tried pumpkin spice Oreos. He pointed a camera at Rachel with a blanket over her head for a while.
Hi stream.
And then of course he shouted out his Snapchat like 13 times.
What's wrong with the Zoom? Oh.
Okay, so I'm not a vlogger.
Not really sure what else to vlog about because everyone's streaming.
And although I am grateful for his attempt, I just couldn't bring myself to post that. So we're actually going to do something a little different. I usually, actually it's not really, it's what I do when I don't have a vlog. And that is we're going to answer some questions that you guys sent me on Twitter. Last night I couldn't sleep and I tweeted out a hashtag called KOSCan'tSleep and asked you guys to ask me questions, which I actually stayed up for like an hour answering afterwards. So I really made it where I couldn't sleep even more. But the questions were really awesome and I really just kind of answered them, and then I later deleted all the answers. I didn't want my Twitter feed to just be like 30 freaking one-line answers for questions and stuff like that. So, but still the questions are really cool, and I definitely like interacting with you guys like that, so I figured I'd just go ahead and do it. I want to start off with just a general question that I've been getting in my stream a lot. A lot of people have been asking whether I'm going to quit daily vlogging in 2017, because most people know, or I guess the hardcore viewers of my vlogging channel know that I started out vlogging, and as a New Year's resolution in 2016 I said I'd vlog every single day for that whole year. I am 100% not stopping vlogging. The only thing that I might change up just a tad bit, I'm gonna kind of leave it to you guys, is I don't know whether or not I'm going to continue daily vlogging. I almost want to take off like one day a week, and it's just because I don't want to force you guys to watch something that's boring to you guys. Even the best daily vloggers on all of YouTube have all stopped, because after a while it just becomes too much, and then you also feel like you owe a certain amount of quality to your audience, and it really does become less of you daily vlogging your life and it becomes more of you just making videos. And that's an opinion you'll see a lot of daily vloggers have. I think the latest rant came from Jesse Wellens, you know, the guy from the boyfriend versus girlfriend prank channel. They did a lot of daily vlogs apparently, and eventually he said that he just had to stop eventually because they were just doing things to make vlogs, and it actually apparently destroyed their relationship too. I actually don't have a problem daily vlogging and would continue to do so, with the only stipulation being that I would upload videos like this every once in a while, because it's too hard to do something awesome 7 days a week. It's just impossible. I have a life to live and stuff like that, and some days like what I want to do is absolutely nothing. So if you guys don't mind seeing one of these slapdick vlogs every now and then I will continue to daily vlog until I absolutely can't. You guys might have noticed we're making a lot of changes into our lives just to make that content easier to make, one of which being moving to Atlanta where everything's open 24 hours, not here in old ass Long Island where everything closes at 9 and we're the youngest people here by like 20 years. If that's cool with you guys, then I will daily vlog in just forever. But now that we have all that covered, I wanted to get into your questions. And the first one's from Life is Dark TG, and he goes, what's the best moment at the TK New York house? Honestly, I think like the best moments here at the house have been like from the vlogs and stuff like that, have been like the fan mail openings. When we first got here, we used to get such an overwhelming amount of fan mail. And even since then, we get some really cool shit, and opening up your stuff and a lot of the artwork that you guys send that I know you guys have spent hours on, and how personal it is to us. Like, you obviously watch our videos and you put a lot of like thought and effort into the paintings and the artwork and shit like that. That's probably my favorite moments here at the house. House. Because basically we get our group of friends together and just open cool shit that you guys send us, and that's just fun. It's like mini Christmas. And the next one's from Ben and Barry YouTube. He goes, what GFuel flavor do you like the most? I like grape, that's probably my favorite flavor. That or lemonade. A lot of the times if you buy a tub, they'll give you like this 3-stick sampler pack or something like that, so you can actually try a whole bunch of different flavors. Definitely go check it out. Code KOSDFF, 10% off. Or Marble, use code Marble. And the next one's from LC43, and he goes, what's the best way to get a job in the esports scene? The best way to get a job in esports, unless you like specialize in social media, you should probably start looking to get a job in esports outside of the actual esports teams. Because a lot of esport teams do hire, like obviously they're full-blown companies, but a lot of what they hire people to do is things like social media or sponsor relations or player management or operations or just basically a normal job you could get in any other company except for it's, you know, in an esports company. Now, if you really want to get into esports and have fun, like the people that have fun in esports that work in here, or the people that work for the sponsors, the people that sponsor the teams and the events, and you know what companies I'm talking about because they're very visible. If you go get a job working for them in esports, you actually get to go to the events, you get to meet everyone, you get to develop your own network, so to speak, for the company and things like that. So if you're looking to get into esports, I think that's probably your best bet to have a cool job in esports, not just a normal job at an esports company. And trust me, I've helped quite a lot of people climb the ladder in esports or given them opportunities because I obviously deal with a lot of these sponsors and they're always hiring people, and I always send them resumes and stuff like that of people I know that I could vouch for and things like that, and you know, they are always like extremely happy. I have yet to see someone disappointed with their job in esports because esports is fucking awesome. Alright, the next one's from Charlos23. What do you think of Zoe Berger? Never met her. Alright, the next one's from Demon Leg, and he goes, how did you do on your GCSESs? I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's like the SATs or something like that at a high school for like college placement. We didn't take that, we had to take SATs, and I think I got like a 1250 or 1300 or something like that out of 1400, so I did pretty good on my SATs. The only reason why I didn't get an even higher score is I really suck at like English. When they compare two words and do all that stuff and that reading comprehension and all that shit, I just never did well at that. Math, easy as fuck to me. I instantly understand anything mathematical. Not a problem. You tell me once how something works and I will literally just understand it. But when it comes to like English and reading comprehension, I'm not so good. The only way I survived and like obviously graduated law school was that legal writing is very mathematical. It's extremely concise. Everything's been pushed down into the absolute minimum of how to like, I guess, get your point across. There's no extravagant, I guess, anything really to legal writing. It's pretty boring. It's actually supposed to be written so that the layman's person can understand it. So if you ever meet a lawyer or a law student that's acting and talking all smart and using a whole bunch of big words, they're retarded because we're told not to do that and they're just trying to show off. Alright, the next one's from Blake325_TC. He goes, the number one thing that drives you absolutely crazy. I mean, nothing really drives me absolutely crazy besides traffic. I take that back. New York City traffic. Fuck that shit. That shit triggers me. I can't stand it. I can't actually take it. I'm never ever gonna put myself in a situation where I have to do that. I'll spend the money and get an Uber just so I can sit there and check Twitter the whole time, not actually have to deal with traffic. But other than that, I'd say people that are closed-minded or don't want to try new things. I find that pretty closed-minded. I don't think it drives me absolutely crazy, but you know, it's just kind of like on you. And the next one's from David_Isaac20, and he goes, who is your favorite musical artist? I kind of listen to everything, and I listen to a lot of like playlist and compilation channels that just play a whole bunch of different music from a whole bunch of different people. But right now I'm really into like Marshmello, Elenium. I'm probably mispronouncing some of their names. I really like the Not Your Dope guy. I mean, there's just a whole lot of DJs that I listen to right now because electronic music is like my favorite kind of music right now. And the next one's another one from Dax Slayer. He goes, if you could do anything in the world, what would it be? I would be doing exactly what I'm doing now. The perfect storm of shit that had to happen for me to end up here is like, I wouldn't change a little second of it. I have zero regrets. I might have done a few little things different, but no, I would be here doing exactly what I'm doing now. I couldn't imagine doing anything else. I'm sure I'd be good at other shit, but it just, nah. Alright, the next one's from Albo Galaxy. He goes, when do you think you'll hit 1 million subscribers on your main channel? I have no idea. To be honest, YouTube kind of fucked up like a month ago, and although I was growing at a pretty steady pace, like every now and then, like 2 or 3 times a year, YouTube changes like the smallest button, and things just go totally fucked. And plus, I don't do a whole lot of trend videos. I stay away from drama. I don't do reaction videos. I don't clickbait as much. I don't put boobs in my thumbnail or little red arrows or do any of that kind of stuff. So a lot of those things of how I do YouTube have slowed my growth. And although I cannot wait to hit 1 million subscribers, I'm not exactly about to change who I am to get there. So I mean, I'll get there eventually. I'm like 14K away. I have faith that we'll get there. Alright, the next one's from Coach Fluffy72, and he goes, 3 things on your bucket list. I really like to spend a year in Asia. I definitely want to get a tattoo at one point, and I know it's a joke around here calling me Costa and stuff like that, but I might actually like to have some kids eventually. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think I'd make a good dad. Alright, the next one's from Managed Ninja 404. If you were able to get a team house in Australia and everyone moved with you, would you move from Atlanta? 100%. I'd move to Australia in literally a second. If GFuel hit me up and said, hey, we want to do TKGFuelHouse in Sydney, I'd be at the airport by the time the fucking conversation on the phone ended. I absolutely love Australia. That is the coolest place on the planet. Would move there in a second. Actually, I hope to actually live there one day for an extended period of time, because there's just literally every single thing there is amazing. The people, the food, the weather, actually gets really fucking hot there, but everything is just absolutely amazing. Alright, the next one's from Blake32_TC, because if you had to face a zombie apocalypse, who would you want to have your back? Has to be from the TK house or the team. I mean, my first answer would be someone like Sharp, because he's big and he's, you know, strong and he's like a giant, and he's really slow. He can't run very fast, so like if I'm running away from some zombies, I could just like, yo, Sharp, bye-bye, and like they would like totally get him and my little quick ass would just like get away. But if I'm looking for someone to actually like absolutely, you know, survive with, I might go with someone like Theory, because I feel like he'd be down to fucking gun some shit and just like go gangster as fuck. Like I don't feel like he'd be a pussy about it. And that's obviously the reason I wouldn't pick Crispy or Chaos. Because they would be pussies about it. Alright, the next one's from Bob119800, and he goes, what the fuck actually happened to Gon? It's like his girlfriend kidnapped him or something. To be honest, we don't know what happened to Gon. Gon's out there doing whatever. I will guarantee you that it's not his girlfriend's fault. She's streaming. She's doing what she needs to do. Gon's the one who's off there doing absolutely fucking nothing. So I couldn't actually tell you. All we know is that he might be coming back. We're hoping he's gonna come back. But Gon, if you're watching this and she did kidnap you, somehow like signal to me some way that we know, and then we'll come to Ohio and save you. Alright, the next one's from @Bison on Roy's. He goes, I'm looking for a brand of grease for my hair, and as you're an expert on it, what would you recommend? I use American Crew. Alright, the next one's from 742 Production. He goes, why is your sleep schedule so shit? Because I work absolutely all the fucking time. And there's hardly ever a day where I can actually accomplish everything that I have on my plate within that 24 hours. So I constantly have to go to sleep and then wake back up to do stuff, and I always feel pretty stressed about it for the most part, because you know, I always like, you know, I'm one of those people that likes to get everything done. And I'm pretty hard on myself about getting everything done. So I kind of feel like that stress makes it where I don't sleep that well. But I wouldn't change it for the world, because it keeps me busy, and I really like living my life like that. So don't feel bad for me or anything like that. I do sleep. I sleep plenty. I get a good solid 5 or 6 hours, maybe even 8 if I take a nap, like combined during the day. It's just hardly ever in one large span. And the last one I'm gonna do is from Slimmers, and he says, which COD do you see yourself playing more this year? I'm probably gonna play a lot of MWR and Black Ops 2. Probably more MWR. You guys are probably gonna see a lot of Black Ops 2 videos, because honestly, I just like playing that COD, and I don't see any point to like start making videos on the new COD. From what I've seen on YouTube, people don't even want to watch IW, and I'm gonna do a lot of MWR, but I'll probably stream it. So a lot of the videos you guys can probably see from me COD related this year are going to be either focused on our esports team or Black Ops 2. And then really the rest of the questions asked, you know, when am I going to stop vlogging? Obviously we covered that earlier in the vlog. Got a lot of questions about Alexia. We broke up quite a long time ago. Obviously I keep my private life private and don't generally like to put that stuff out on the vlogs and the videos, but I do feel like, you know, I should probably say something because I don't want to disappoint you guys. I don't want you guys harassing her, and I don't want you guys like tweeting me all this random stuff every time she does something. So, you know, no, that's over. That's been over for a while. Some things just don't work out, and don't worry, I'll find you guys a mom soon. Until then, you're gonna have to settle with me and Marble and my rowdy crew of retards that we keep all under one roof in this crazy little experiment I like to call Team Kaliber. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I do apologize, it wasn't like a normal vlog. I know a lot of you guys don't particularly enjoy these kind of Q&A vlogs. I like making these videos. I like interacting with you guys. I'm hoping that a good number of you guys like it too, or don't mind it every now and then. You know, I do understand that, because I used to watch Casey Neistat's vlogs, and whenever he would do the fan mail part, I'd skip it. But hopefully that's not the case with you guys. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go edit this vlog, get it up, and then go stream Mafia 3 on my Twitch channel. I've been really addicted to streaming, so if you guys wanna come check it out, twitch.tv/KOSDFF, hit that follow and you'll know when I'm streaming. And although I've been streaming like every day for the past 3 or 4 days, it's obviously gonna slow down here in a minute, and I'll probably get back onto a schedule of streaming like once every like 4 or 5 days. But I'm just getting back into it. I'm trying to get my sub count back up. Everyone in this house hit 500 subs and grew fucking egos. And I had 500 subs, but then I stopped streaming and it went all the way back down to like 300 or something. So I've been on that grind. I wanna get back up there. I really really, really enjoy streaming. I bet a lot of you think I don't like streaming because I stream a whole bunch and then I just stop and don't do it for a month. No, it's because usually during that time I'm so, I guess, irresponsible, and I actually enjoy streaming so much that I stream a lot and I let other things in my life kind of slip, and then it usually takes me a month to get everything back like on schedule and back to the way I want it, and get myself like worked back into like how I want everything to run. So this time I'm gonna try and make a better effort to actually stop myself from wanting to stream every single day and take care of my other stuff, and then work it into like a real actual schedule so that I don't ever have to take a break again doing it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna stay up all night and play Mafia 3. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. See you guys tomorrow.